Always be yourself. Unless you can be a turtle, then always be a turtle. Someone should put that on a t-shirt. Ooh, I like that. Hello and welcome back to another video. I'm glad you're here. Today we're going to do some more spray paint techniques. What we're going to start with, I think, we're going to start with this green one, and we're going to use masking tape. This is really good for trying to create geometric shapes, straight lines, different things like that. So let's get some masking tape, put it on there, and take a look at it. So for this, like I said, all you really need just masking tape. Pull a piece off. Put a piece here, maybe wherever you want to put it. Something like that. Anything you really want to do with it. There's no right or wrong here. So something like that. You can do more, you can do less. It's like I said, it's up to you. Now we're just going to take it out to the spray booth, and we'll spray a color over top of it, maybe something like a yellow or something. We'll see how that works out. And then we'll take a look at it after that, and then we'll see if we want to do anything else to it. So we're going to let that sit to the side and dry. At least dry up enough to where it's tacky enough that we can at least handle the sides of the piece and the tape to get the tape off. And then we can let it completely dry from there. Alright, so this is dried enough that we can handle it without getting any paint on us. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hold this over here just as a way to get started. I'm going to pull this off. And then keep pulling all the tape off. You put your finger anywhere underneath the dry. So there's what we end up with. It's a little bit fuzzy around here, maybe a little bit of bleed through around here. I have forgot to really push the tape down real good to keep it from avoiding that. But overall, you get the idea of how you can do whatever you want to do with this. It's just kind of a masking technique. You can use this on a wall, or just any other kind of project you're working on, just to give it a different effect, give it some nice lines and different geometric shapes and details and other things like that. So that's the first one. Let's go ahead and take a look at another one. Alright, so for this one, I started out just a piece of wood here with just a flat white base coat on it. What I'm going to be doing here is I'm just going to be using a cap from a spray paint can. And the idea is I'm going to take, I've got red, blue, and green. Use whatever colors you want. No real way to do this. Actually, just trying to see how this works out. Kind of an experiment anyway. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and spray pretty liberally over it. Back over it again. I want it to be pretty thick. Not terribly thick. And the idea is you can take this and set it down. Give it a little bit of a swirl here. Something else over there. It's just kind of a neat little pivot, spin and pivot. And you can do as little or as much of this as you want to. But what else is also neat is I could take another color like this blue, go over everything, and where I've still got the red on it, on the cap from the last one. It just adds another different effect to it. Same thing again with the green. Like I said, you want to be pretty heavy with it, because you want it to be able to smear around. Now you can see down in there, you got the reds, the whites, and the blues all the way down from all the other layers underneath of it. And now you can see the white at the very bottom where it was sprayed on and it was let dry. If you wanted the wood effect under that, just don't spray it with anything, and then you'll have some wood coming through at the very bottom of that. And then this can just be repeated. You can even hit it just real light like that if you just want to add some different colors. Kind of shading, if you will, in a few different places. And then from there, you just let it set. I just want to do it a couple more times because it's really kind of fun. You just get it wherever you like it. You just let it sit and dry. Come back later and put a clear coat on it if you want, or you don't have to. It's up to you. I do think it came out really neat though. So there's a lot going on in there. And like I said, you can come back anytime you want while it's drying. Just do some more to it. More, less, whatever you want to do. Just kind of really neat overall. Very, very abstract, but it looks nice in its own way. And so that's another kind of a spray paint technique that I actually kind of accidentally stumbled upon. I may not be the first one to do it, but I thought it was kind of neat. Another tip for things like these is use a hair dryer to help go on and set the paint a little bit so that it doesn't really have a chance where this is thick. You don't really want to give it a whole lot of chance to run and kind of muddle everything out, especially if you like the kind of crisp lines. This is a hair dryer we have over here. We use it to help set the glue we use for laminate countertops. So I'm just going to turn it on. I'm going to try to keep it pretty far away. I don't want to be right up on top of it because that will probably blow everything around. But the main idea is just to hold it back and let the heat and the air get on it and let it start drying everything so that it will have a better chance of setting kind of the way it looks right now. So that's after hitting it with the hair dryer. It did help to tack everything a little bit, so that hopefully it won't really move a whole lot more than it is right now. Something else I noticed that was actually really cool. I don't know if you don't want this in here, then you probably maybe hold the hair dryer back a lot farther and just let it kind of dry more naturally maybe. But what I noticed is it opened up a lot of these little cells in the paint, and it really just gave it a nice look. I think it gave it a little kind of a different dimension to it. And overall, I really think this is really neat. It looks kind of messy, but there again, there's famous artists out there that have their art go for millions of dollars. It looks like a 4-year-old painted it. So, you know, art is subjective. It's all in what you like. Here's the other one. You know, simple, basic, clean lines. Just, you know, gives you some options on how you want to do things. You could actually go back over this again with more tape and a different color if you wanted to just keep expanding on this. And then again, like I said, here's the one with the spray paint can top. You know, just kind of swirled and moved around and everything like that. And that's it for this one, guys. I appreciate y'all coming by and watching. If you all like the content here, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. When you subscribe, don't forget to hit the notification bell so you'll be notified of my upcoming videos. Thanks for watching. We'll see y'all next time. Take care. I want to jump in here at the end of the video, kind of show you just another little something I came up with the water drop effect that I did in a previous video, and that is essentially coloring your water drops. I did the same thing I did with any of the other ones, except I put on a white base coat, a white gloss base coat. I'm not sure if gloss or flat has anything to do with anything, but and then what I did is I took the spray bottle that I used in the last video for the water drops, and I actually mixed in acrylic paint. It's kind of hard to see through there. The bottle's blue, but the paint is blue as well. And then that was actually sprayed onto the white. And then after the colored water, so to speak, that had the paint in it was sprayed on and got the water drops on it, I just used black spray paint and went over the whole thing and then let it dry. And this is how it came out. It's not clear coated, but you can see it still has that same wet effect on it. But now it has like actual like blue, water drops. It almost gives it more of a water look like this. And of course, something I'll probably experiment with, different colors for the water drops, different colors for the overspray that give it the effect and everything. But I just wanted to throw this here at the end of the video for those who actually watch until the end of the video, because I thought it was kind of neat. I just wanted to toss that in there before I ended this video. So there it is. Again, thank you all for watching. We'll see you next time. Take care. Was that when the... Oh, shit.